What do you do? Yeah, just a little addendum to the last video, which I think is possibly interesting. I've always seen, you know, what a bloke gives a woman, if you like, is a great deal of it is commitment. However, the interesting thing is that the more commitment I showed, and I don't think I ever really showed lack of commitment, but the more commitment, the worse things got. Um, which is a bit weird. And I'm trying to figure out why that would be, because it does seem to be a pretty strong correlation. A bit of a warning too for anyone out there who is in a graceless or unhappy relationship. And if you think that the answer is to stick by the woman and pander to her wishes and I don't know, even try to, through gritted teeth say that she's right about this, that, the other, or yeah, no, things became really abusive after the first time that she got violent, and for a long time I was just like, for months I was just like, yeah, it's over, done, never going back to that. A line had been crossed. But no, I know I did go back to her, and I don't know. Then sometimes even daily, physical abuse and psychological abuse ramped up, and I don't know. I mean, things were pretty clearly in danger of going to ratchet. I remember writing to one of my friends, very, wise and learned chap. Basically telling him, all this, and saying, but it's okay, I can handle it. And yeah, I could. A few bumps and scratches. Yeah. However, yeah, it's the more commitment you show. I don't know. The more commitment you show, the more that they try to change you. And yeah, hey, I don't think I needed changing. But what is the correlation there, and why? I mean, it's shown from when I first met her, being the girl of my dreams, just wonderful, to I don't know, after I bought her a ring, and proposed, that's when things started to slide. And all the way through, the more commitment I showed, the more graceless she became. Until finally, I thought, well, all the way through though, I thought she's just, paranoid, or she just wants to know that this is it. Oh, amusing, I bought her a half eternity ring, and apparently that wasn't anywhere near good enough, because it had to be a full eternity. Well, it fucking felt like an eternity, but yeah, after we were married, then I don't know, the gloves were really off. Hours and hours and hours screaming at me. I mean, I had to call the police once to have her removed from the house. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, I just thought it was an interesting point that uh, if you're dealing with a really graceless creature, and frankly, it's like living. It's not like living with a human being. It's like living with an animal, like a wild animal who, 1 minute, yeah, they might be happy being petted and all that sort of stuff, but then they just fly off the handle, and your life is hell for hours, possibly more. Um, yeah, I don't know if I don't know you're in any sort of a similar situation, then commitment is not the answer. It's run for them na hills, be there. It's hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts, comments? Anyone similar position? I don't know because most dudes don't talk about this sort of shit, and I can understand why. I think being stoic about these things is good, and you know. Um, However, when you're talking about character traits which might help someone else to spot a borderline, or might help someone else to spot that something is really, really wrong. Obviously, grace is something I've identified. But yeah, there's definitely a very, very, very strong correlation with the amount of commitment that you put into things. So yeah, let me know what you think. Cheers, dudes.